Hello. So basically, I have created a web application using Django, which is a Python-based framework. So I'll just give you a brief about what this application is. So you can say it is like a project management software. It just tracks like the tasks associated with a project and the status of the tasks. So here there are three roles: admin, managers, and members. So what happens is managers can create projects and they can also add members to the projects, and managers will then create tasks for the members, like they can assign members for the individual tasks, and members can then like work on those tasks and edit those tasks with like the status, whether it is completed or it is in review or it is like not yet started and stuff like that. So like you can like get an idea, right, what this does. So I just created like for the demo, I just created three users already. So one is the admin, one is the manager, and one is a member. So let's just say that in the admin one, there is a option called users, while in the others there are no, like there is no option called users. So this is because only the admin has access to see all the users. And so if any other role, like if any other users with a non-admin role tries to open that link like slash users, whatever URL I have given, so he will be redirected again or an error message will be displayed. So like he won't be allowed to like see the users. So basically this authentication part and everything I have done using request.session. So what happens here, I have not used like the Django default authentication model for logging in and logging out. So I created another user which is not at all like linked or anyhow associated with the Django default users. So there is a different model called profiles, and all it contains is this first name, last name, email, password, and I am manually verifying it like the login and register thing. And whenever a user registers or logs in, so I'll just add him to the request.session. And for this protected routes, whether to see if the user has access or does not has access, so for that this request.session will be used. So basically that's how the authentication is done. Another thing, the models I have linked, so I'll just show you the code snippet for the models first of all. So this do it, that is the name of the project. In that there are three applications, that is profiles, projects, and tasks. So in the profile model, so these are the user roles, that is admin, manager, member, and email, first name, last name, mobile and password, and role. So role default will be member, but when the user is registering in the form, there is an option for like changing the roles. And these are like default methods created. So in case if I want to just fetch the role or the ID of the user from the like query set or the user object, so this can help me in that. Then the model, like project model, so here this relation, like understanding these relations are important. So basically in projects there will be two arrays of users. So one will be the array for members and other will be the other will be the area for managers. So what happens is, when there are multiple relations associated between same two models, then you will need to give different names to those relations, and this related names, that should also be different. So I'll tell you what this name and related name is. So this name is the name of the variable that will be linked in the project model for users. So if you want to access the members, then you will have to like query project dot members. For managers, same, that is project dot managers, and related name is the one that will be associated with the user model to fetch the projects. So for managers, if I want to fetch the projects created by those manager or like who is managing that project, so for that I'll just type like user object dot this related name, that is my projects. And for members it will be user object dot enroll project. So this is how this relation is mapped. And like this naming is not always important, like, but in case of multiple relations between the same models, it will create ambiguity. So to avoid that, it will raise an error if you don't like give unique names to these relations. So for that, this name and name related name that are set, and other is the okay start date, end date, description, and created at. So that I think you can understand. Similarly, in the task, so task basically contains an array of users, like whoever users the task is assigned to. So that is an array. Another is a created by. So that is a single user, like who created the task. So for that, this is a foreign key. Similarly, which project this task belongs to. So for that also this foreign key. So basically these two are you can say not exactly one to one, but these are many to one. So like for one project there will be many tasks, but one task will belong to only one project. And similarly one task will always be like created by obviously one user it's only, but one user may have created more than one task. So this is like the foreign key, and in the this related name, so just for fetching on the other the model on the other side. So this is for the model project, and this is for the model profile, that is our users. So let's just see how like templating is done. So basically in each of these individual apps I have the template folders, and in every app there is this base.html. So this base.html is the default layout, and every other HTML file that is the template extends on this HTML file. So that is just add, delete task and everything. So like you will know in the templates. Now let's just talk about views. So in the views I have used a combination of functional as well as class based views. So you can see here this is a class based view, default generic view, that is a create view. I have linked a model form with this. So form class does is task creation. I'll explain the code in that. Like there is some customization that I had to do, so I'll just give you that. For now, just ignore this one. Similarly, this update view, and this is a default functional view. Like not exactly view, but this is functional based views. Yeah. So this is how the user is like authenticated in the backend. So I'll come to that. First of all, let's just show you the demo of the application. So here you can see that this is the admin. So whenever he clicks on users, there are three default like three users created, and those can be deleted by the admin. So he has the right. So if I go, it will redirect to a confirmation page. But right now I don't want to delete. Let's just create another like member. So just let's show you that the registration form is actually working. Uh, yeah. So hopefully this form is working. And you can see the username, like first name and last name are concatenated, so that is a customized string, and the role. So let's just say this user is created successfully. Now let's just add projects. So if you go to projects, that will be like currently it will be empty. So let's add one. Let's just say I am like I want to create a banking application. Sorry, I just pressed enter like two times. So yeah, in editing the project, so that will be start date, end date, description, anything that is not compulsory. And this let's assign this like let's just give this both of the membership like enrollment. So if you now go to this project, you will see that in the members array these two users will be added. Managers is the one who created it, and currently there are no tasks. Now as you can see, this editing option is visible to the manager, but if I open it from the user, like this user is also a part of the project, but still he cannot edit the project. So that right is only with the manager. And you can also view this user like profiles. So yeah. Let's just now add a task from the manager. So first of all, let's just give this admin like auth module start time. Let it take the. Then you will see this list of projects and the list of, here there will be list of managers only, there will be no members. So in the form which I said, I'll customize a little bit things. So those are these things that the projects, so the projects that will be visible will only be the ones that are related to the current user who is creating the task. So that is the customized, like choices will be customized, so that will be done handled by the backend. So let's just create a task. So you can see that the task is created, but right now it is assigned to no one. So let's just edit and assign to both the users. So yeah, you can now see this task in the dashboard itself, and for both the user you will see it in the dashboard. So let's just say that Kahan already started working. So let's just change the status. So if you visit it now, it will be in progress. So I just use different colors to like make the UI kind of better. Like you can see the difference, right? So this is basically it. And if a user wants to delete the task, he has the access, but he cannot edit, delete, or modify like the project. And this like deletion of task will be accessed with the manager as well as the users who are assigned this task, not every member of the project. So and also this user like edit profile page. So basically these are the 4 fields that need to be edited, because once created the role cannot be edited. And this is the logout, so it will redirect you back to login. And if I try to access the dashboard, then it will say 401 unauthorized. So this is like the protected route, so it will not allow any user who is not logged in. So this is the basic working of the application. And right now let's just talk about that form I was saying. So yeah, in this task creation form, it is an extension of the model form. Just define init method. So this is used when you want to change or customize any fields you want to like pass to the front end. So here what I have done, fields.creator. So I'll just profile.filter. So what I'll do is I'll just fetch the current user's ID, and in the creator I'll just pass this only user, because like if I am creating, then I don't want to see any other options. So I'll be the creator itself, so this will be for that thing. And this project is this like I made a query. So like if I am the user, then only my projects should be shown. Like if there are around 100 projects and if I am working with only 3, then whenever I am creating a task, I should only be shown those 3 instead of all the 100. So this is like about handling those things. And yeah, so basically this is the task updation and task creation. And this, let me just show you the login and registration route so you can understand. Yeah. So in login, as you can see, it is a quite lengthy code. So it is just because I wanted to like specify all the errors. So if there is a user does not exist, like if there is no email, then email required, password required, user not found, if user found, then incorrect password, and if none of these, then I'll add the user in the session. So this is how the user is authenticated. So I think that's it, and let's just see like deleting also works, right? Yeah, so it worked. And in case of users, let's just delete the one we created. So yes, it was done. So whenever now I open the like application and in that the project, so the deleted user will be like deleted from the members array, like the relations defined also. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And successfully logging out. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.